Hello guys and welcome back to my channel. It's been a hot second. I've been busy solo parenting, so it's been a little tricky for me to film content and to edit and upload, but I'm back now with my Lisbon and Saint Tropez trip, and essentially this is a video of everything that I got while I was on vacation. For the most part, I feel like I've been quite good in the realm of designer goods for this past year. I hadn't bought any bags up until this trip, so I was really excited to pick something up. I've just pretty much sworn off purchasing bags in Canada, unless it's Hermes, because if I can get an offer, I'll take that. But honestly, in Canada, it's so freaking expensive with the taxes that it's honestly, it's not worth it. When you go to Europe, even with the exchange rate and VAT back, and when you declare and you come back on customs, it's still cheaper than buying it here and paying taxes on the base price, which is why I saved up for the year, behaved, and decided to make the purchase while I was in Europe. So this is what I got. The very first thing is a Fendi. I actually got this before I went on the trip. I purchased this and had it shipped to my friend's house so that I could use it when we were there, since she was gonna be coming from London to France anyways to meet us. And I was like, can you just bring it for me? And I've been eyeing this for so long. So little backstory, I have been wanting a Fendi baguette for the longest time. I love the vintage ones. I like them a little bit better than the modern ones. Ta-da! This beautiful black sequin little baguette. I love the vintage design. This is very simple. You cannot interchange the strap. There's only shoulder strap on this. And I like that the old designs actually have a buckle here, whereas the new one is a clasp that you clip on, so you can interchange the top handle with the crossbody. I have zero intentions of wearing this as a crossbody ever. Like, this is purely purchased as a going out night party type of vibe. And I think the buckles on the side here actually make it a little bit more interesting, and it gives it more character than the little clasp that you hook on. And I love that it's this beautiful brushed gold color. It matches perfectly with the little emblem in the front here, and it's in this beautiful intricate black beading. I don't know how hard it is or easy it is going to be for you to see on the front, but there's like these wave detailings when it comes to the beading. It's not just like straight in one direction, it's like circular. It has some sort of design to it, and I'm absolutely obsessed. I'm in love. And the inside has a beautiful burgundy silk lining. It is stunning. I love her. She doesn't have the best shape because she is a little vintage one. I don't even know if you can consider this vintage, because I believe this is from 2011. If it's 2001 and I'm wrong, then she is a vintage, but if it's from 2011, then not quite so much. And I think I'll have another 5 to 6 years to go before I can officially call her a vintage. But this is part of one of Karl Lagerfeld's collections, and I love it. She is perfect. I like that she can just sit on the crook of my arm like this, and I've already brought her out. We brought her to a party in Saint Tropez, and she held up perfectly. So it's just the perfect size and shape, and it holds everything that I need for a night out, which is amazing. I found her actually a few months ago, and I tried to buy her, but then it sold out completely on Thread Styling, and I re-found her on Vestiaire, and I am absolutely in love. And this will actually be my first ever Fendi bag in my collection. I have a Fendi swimsuit, but that's about it when it comes to the brand. I don't have a lot of other pieces. Not everything from that house speaks to me, so I'm very, very picky, and now I'm trying to be a little bit more pickier with what I'm adding to my collection as well, and I love her. She is perfection and so stunning. So that baguette was purchased preemptively to the trip. Now, actually on the trip, what I purchased, let's begin. So did you guys know that it's actually cheaper to purchase things in Portugal because you get 14% VAT back as opposed to France, where you only get 12%. I know it's like a measly 2% VAT back, but if you're buying designer items in like the tune of thousands, it actually adds up quite a bit. So I definitely recommend stopping over into Portugal if you can and purchasing your items there, or just make a trip out of it. The only hindrance that I would say is that Portugal doesn't have all of the brands. They don't have a Chanel, I believe. They just got a Dior, and the Hermes store is very, very limited. I feel like they rarely ever have bags. It's mostly just ready to wear, shoes, and some silks. There are bags on display, but they rarely ever really have any from what I've heard. So if you can buy things from Portugal, definitely do that, because you're gonna be saving a little bit more. As per usual, we walked into Hermes just because I was curious to see if there's anything I'd be interested in. I actually bought my very first Hermes item in Portugal like many, many moons ago. This is like on my first ever trip. I think it must have been in like 2016, 2017. I'm not exactly sure. I can't remember anymore, but it was my white Oran sandals, and that's how I fell in love with the brand. So I bought those sandals there, and now full circle, I am back, but looking for other things like bag. Unfortunately, they didn't have anything that I wanted. They didn't have any colors in Orans that I thought I'd be interested in. I wanted something fun because I feel like I fulfilled my neutrals. So I actually ended up just getting a Twilly, and I got this really, sorry, it is super wrinkly just because I took her off of something else I'm going to show you in a second. I actually went in looking for a green Twilly, and I walked out with this blue one. I originally wanted a green Twilly to be able to put onto my little Longchamp Le Pliage cosmetic pouch here, because I wanted it to be like green on green, a little monochromatic. monochromatic, but I decided there's already so much color going on with this bag. Let's get something different. And I actually purchased this blue one to put onto here because I thought it matches and it looks quite cute. At the moment, I'm currently using this orange one, which was like great for the summertime, but now that summer's over and it's a little bit fall, I feel like this is a little bit too much color going on for this bag for the season, so I've taken her off and I'm just using her as is, like this, nice and simple. Unless you guys think I should add something for the fall, let me know your thoughts. But back to the blue. Yes, I bought this one to go with this bag because I thought this would be a really, really cute color. I love this. It's so much fun. There is the Shendong. They call it Cheney. I think it's a bunch of like popsicles and ice creams. There's like a little horse popsicle they call Hoodie, sorry. There's a star called Shiny. There's a little ice cream called Pegasus. I don't know why. Maybe it's like the cone on a unicorn. And then this last one is called Jockey because it's a jockey. So really cute, colorful. I don't have a blue Twilly of this color so far, so this is a really great addition to my closet. And it feels more or less kind of like a neutral. I can actually end up putting this on a lot of other bags and it won't feel too aggressive color-wise and outside of my typical familiar color palette. Whereas this orange one, a little bit brighter. I still love it. I think it's so much fun, but I think I can get more everyday use out of this one than this one. Funny enough, I actually didn't even end up using this on my Longchamp bag. After I purchased it, I put it on a different one. Another purchase I ended up making in Portugal was this Bottega Veneta Andiamo clutch. I have been eyeing and lusting after this clutch for many moons now. I feel like it's almost been a year. I think I fell in love with it the very first time I saw that it launched, and I've been dreaming of it since. I had 0 trips to Europe lined up in between when this launched until when I purchased it, which is why I had to wait so long for it. It is significantly more expensive in Canada, and they recently raised their prices a few months ago too, so I was kicking myself for not having the opportunity to buy this earlier before the prices ran up. Purchasing in Europe makes me feel as if I was able to secure it at the cheaper price in Canada before it went up. All's good in the world of pricing when it comes to these bags. But I got it in the black color. I feel like I was missing a bag, like an evening bag to wear to formal events. I know I just showed you this Fendi Baguette and I said this was going to be an evening going out bag, but this is more of like a party fun fashion bag, I would say. Like if I'm going to go to a club, a bar, a supper club, restaurant with my friends, that sort of thing. This is the bag that I'm bringing. However, I do need a bag for galas, formal dinners, events, functions of that like. So this is a bag that I think is going to fulfill that niche. I've actually worn her out so much already since I bought her, and she's fit with so many of my outfits. I think because of the beautiful interwoven leather that Bottega Veneta is known for, and this like shape, color, and the texture, it just screams fall for some reason too, so it's working really well into my closet at the moment, and I'm obsessed. I think I recently saw that they released a suede one, and oh, it is stunning. I would love to add that into my closet if I could. Quick rundown, little top handle here has a little buckle detailing that you just like pull off to lock it in place. It's a little bit annoying to be very honest, but it dangles like this when you're not using it. I think I'm gonna do a full review video on this bag afterwards if you guys would like. The only issue I don't like about this bag is that this little toggle here that goes into lock it rubs up and down against the intrecciato leather here, and it kind of like pulls the edges and makes an indent. When the toggle is locked in, you don't see anything, but when you take it out, it's kind of annoying because you can definitely see the imprint of it on the leather. Nonetheless, you don't see when it's closed, so that's okay. Open up the flap. The full interior is lined in leather as well. It has 6 card slots in here if you don't want to carry a wallet and just stick your cards in, and it has like a large compartment at the back for you to put anything else like receipts, papers, cash, whatnot. I usually just keep my card case as is, my Chanel one. I just slot it into every bag that I use just because I don't like to take apart my cards and put them back in afterwards. And then in here, it's actually very spacious. I can fit quite a bit. I fit my wallet, battery pack, like 5 lip balms and lip products at a time, my Presto, my keys. I fit my little G7X into here. She's substantial and she's quite spacious. If you look on the side, she actually has quite a bit of width for you to put stuff in, and you can fill her quite well. So for an evening night out, I think that this is the perfect bag between this and the Civet Slim Symmetry pouch. That is the other evening East-West bag that I like. I think if I got that one and maybe, oh my gosh, maybe a Kelly Cut, but a Kelly Cut is so similar to this, I don't know if I need it. I think those 3 would be the ideal evening bags for me in my collection, and then I'd be finished with the evening portion. This has suited me so well since I purchased it. I've worn her to so many evening events, and it is award season after all right now, so I think I'm gonna get a lot of wear out of her. So going back to this Twilly, and what I actually ended up using it for while I was in Portugal and France was actually on this little Andiamo clutch. So because it was still summer there, I wanted some fun color and splash to my outfits. I actually tied her all around the handle here, and it was so freaking cute. I was obsessed. It just looked so fun with my outfits. It added a little bit of color, made the bag itself seem a little bit less serious and austere like it does when you don't use it. And it was just like a nice way to summarize my bag. And I truly, truly recommend all of you trying this for your bags in the summertime if you want to take like a winter bag more to summer. Obviously not like a shearling one because that just screams winter. But any bag that looks very rigid and serious like this, throw on a Twilly and it just makes it a lot more fun. Okay, so that's it for bags and Hermes. There's no more Hermes purchases. I do have one last one when I was in Saint-Tropez that I picked up. So like I mentioned, France only has 12% VAT back, which is a little bit less than Portugal, but that's okay. When in Saint-Tropez, you need to shop in Pucci and Missoni. Saint-Tropez is a beach town, so of course you want to stock up on some beach goodies, and they have all the special items that you typically don't see a lot of other places, and they have a lot of stock of them. So I grabbed myself a little Pucci swimsuit. Now, I cannot say that I'm confidently a Pucci fan. However, when I tried these items on there, I was like, ooh, I understand why people like them, and I don't know what it is about me, but like for summer now, I like to go a little bit more colorful. So maybe I'm in my colorful era at the moment. I'm not exactly sure. I had a couple swimsuits that I definitely wanted to try on to see if I would like them, and I ended up going with this one. So it's a blue and green type of like string bikini. I actually sized up in this. I got this in the size small. I know when I'm looking at them online, they have like Italian sizes like 36, 38, and 40. So this one is, it just says S on here for small. I don't know exactly what that means. Listen, I'm typically an extra small, and I told her that, and she said she didn't have any extra smalls left in stock. So she took me at the small, told me to try it on because you can actually tighten the sides and adjust it if you need to make the fit a little bit better, which I was like, okay, that's actually pretty good, because knowing me, I probably will gain a size as I get older in life, which is okay because then I can loosen up the side ties as well and make it fit me still. I tried it on, surprisingly very comfortable. I didn't need to tighten it too much. It was already pre-fitted to the way I like it, and I don't know if that's just because Italian sizings are a little bit smaller. If I'm going off of Fendi sizing from when I bought my swimsuit from them a few years ago, I did size up 2 sizes, so that could be the case, but for reference, I'm usually like a 25 in jeans and like an extra small. I was a true small in the bikini bottoms here. And the sides are really cute. It's like a little loop so you can adjust it, and it has like 2 little string details like this. And then for the top, it is also a string bikini like this. Very, very cute. Actually originally went in wanting, get this, the pink, purple, and orange one. When was the last time you guys ever saw me in like a pink shade? Probably never, because I don't wear pink. However, it looks so cute online in the photos. I wanted to get it for myself. It's a summer moment. It's not like I'm taking photos of myself every single day in bikinis, and I felt like it'd be a bright, nice, fun color for like a beach day. Alas, they didn't have it, and it's probably better. It's like the universe is looking out for me and only giving me colors that I would actually wear. And I walked away with this green and blue one that I think actually matches my personal style and taste a little bit more, so I'm quite happy with this. Now get this. She brought me a pareo, like a little tie skirt on the side, 100% cotton. It honestly just looked like a sheet of fabric. It was like a giant rectangle. It had white piping trim on the edges. You tied up with the white sash on the side. I should have taken a photo of it because it was so cute and it looked really good with this bikini. Same print and colors, and it's supposed to be worn together as a set. Now the only issue is that it's only printed on one side. So on the inside, you know when you have like white material that you can see the ink bleeding through and kind of a semblance of the pattern showing through? You could see that, but you could very much tell that that was the interior of the pareo. And when you're walking around wearing this and it flaps in the wind, you can see that it's the inside. I don't personally like that. I think when material is that thin, it should be bled through all the way and dyed all the way, so it just looks nice and complete. It just looks unfinished when I see undyed fabric from the inside peeking out. Anyways, long story short, I tried it on with this swimsuit. I fell in love, like absolutely in love. But I kid you not, that piece of cotton, like a square rectangle that I wrap around my waist, costed more than this entire bikini. Now, I'm not saying that polyamide and elastane should be more expensive than cotton, but this is high performance material. It's designed for you to wear in the water. It like wicks away water. It's like comfortable against your skin. It's not gonna bleed over time. There's a lot of research and design that went into this. Whereas the other one is cotton that has been screen printed on. Tell me if I'm in the wrong here, but I was like, how is a piece of cotton 500 euros? It doesn't make sense. So as much as I would love to have purchased it because it looks so cute with this bikini on, the whole set was just like, chef's kiss. I was like, this is not a smart buy, Vic, because you're gonna wear it like once or twice and then you're gonna look back on it in the future and be like, why did you spend almost $800 on a giant sheet of cotton? Let us know. Alas, I did not walk away with it. I only got this bikini. Very happy. I actually have not even had the chance to wear it yet because we bought it on our very last day in Saint-Tropez when it was pouring rain outside, and then at night it cleared up for us to go party. But yes, haven't had the chance to wear this yet. I will need to find a chance soon because it fits so well. Really freaking cute, and I am obsessed with it. So that is it for my little haul and everything that I bought while I was in France and Portugal, specifically Lisbon and Saint-Tropez. I feel like I didn't bring back too much. In the past, I've done a little bit more damage. I felt like I remained relatively conservative this trip around. I was very tempted to buy a suede YSL bag that Mel bought in black because I saw the suede version and it was oh my god, drool worthy, delicious. And I don't have a suede baguette. There's a civet one I would love to own for myself, and a menu atelier one, which is a little bit more of like a tote. So I think I might look into that one because I'm not sure if I really want to spend like $4,000 or $5,000 on a suede baguette. Like, it's just cute for fall, but is it really my vibe? Who knows? The menu atelier one, I think it's like 600 USD, so it doesn't come out to be too much, but hopefully it's a little bit more affordable. We'll see. It's on back order till November. If I'm still really into the concept of suede in November, I'll consider it. But for all things said and done at the moment, I think I love suede because it is a trend for fall. I'm seeing it everywhere. I don't necessarily know if it is an item that I would want to keep forever, and it would be a classic timeless piece for me to use forever. Held off on it for the meantime to make sure I really do love it before I make that final purchase. That's it for the haul though. I hope you guys enjoyed this. Let me know what you think of the items that I picked up, and if you have any of these for yourself, let me know if you guys would also be interested in seeing a little review for this Andiamo clutch down the road after I've had the chance to use it a little bit more. I've used the shit out of her since I've bought it already, and I've brought her to so many places, and can confirm she has definitely filled that hole in my closet that I've been feeling like hasn't been fulfilled for a while. And also, if you guys would like a review on the little Fendi baguette here, it's a vintage piece, so I don't know how hard it's gonna be for you to repurchase it if you really like the specific design down the road. So I don't know if that's worthwhile for a review, but I can share my thoughts on it nonetheless once I use it a little bit more. But yeah, that is it for this video. Thank you guys so much for coming back and watching my videos. I love you guys so much. And of course, if you want to see more of me, since I post a little bit more on Instagram and TikTok, you can find me on Instagram and over here on TikTok, where I think I post at least once a day, if not twice a day. TikTok is sometimes twice a day. But yeah, you can get more of me on there if you're not already sick of me in here on YouTube. Otherwise, you guys can see me every Thursday at 7 p.m. EST. I will come out with a new video whenever I can. I try my hardest to stay on schedule just because I find that life is chaotic right now. But yes, I'm always still here. I'm alive. Don't worry, guys. And yeah, have an amazing day. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.